Hi, today I'm going to talk about a very important topic of lack of confidence and low self-esteem. This topic has been on my mind for a while because it is really at the core of so many of our perceived problems. And I've been asked about how someone can improve their confidence level and increase their self-esteem. In this video, I'm going to share my thoughts about what is low self-esteem or lack of confidence. If you don't believe that you can achieve what you set your mind on, then it is very likely that you won't achieve it. And it applies to anything, relationships or business, any goal. So let's say that you decided that you're going to start a new job and you have your dream job in your mind, but you don't believe that it's likely to happen for you, right? So if that's the case, then you will not notice the opportunities and you will, it will work as a self-fulfilling prophecy. The same for relationships. I've been working with a client who really wants to get into a relationship, but there is this belief that it's over for me, and in this life I'm not going to be in a relationship because I don't deserve it. So that's one example of a low self-esteem that is affecting the area of relationship, and it can affect so many other areas. So what is low self-esteem really? Let's get to the bottom of it. It's a feeling that there is something wrong with me inherently, something deep down that is not right. And it's just a feeling that there is something wrong with me. And in fact, low self-esteem is not remembering who you truly are. It's losing that connection with your core essence. And as a result, a person is not appreciating who they are, not appreciating their unique value, their authentic contribution to this world. And of course, if that's the case, then it's very hard to find application to your gifts and talents and find the job that you like, relationship that is fulfilling. And overall, it's hard to be happy. For a person with low self-esteem, there is this disconnect with who they truly are, regardless of what other people think. So they're easily influenced by the opinions of everyone around them. And as a coach, I help them to connect with their true essence, help them to remember. It's like a memory that is always there. And so there are techniques that I'm using to reestablish that bridge with who we are inside, and that true core essence of everyone is still there, our authentic self or our true self. So there are ways to reconnect with it, and that's what I'm doing with a client when we are meeting. It usually takes a few sessions. It's not not just one session or one day. It's a process, but it's quite easy to do it with the modern energy psychology and NLP methods. So it's all doable, and that's good news. Let's talk more about low self-esteem. So usually if our thoughts are that we are not good enough and we don't deserve to have good relationships, there is something wrong with us. And then we will communicate these ideas on an unconscious level to everyone with whom we get in contact. So that changes our relationships with anyone. We cannot relax anymore and just be ourselves, because we always have to play some role. We have to play a role in order to fit in order to be liked. And that desire to be liked is another symptom of low self-esteem. A strong desire to be liked and accepted in a group or by just one person is a common symptom of low self-esteem. So low self-esteem makes us vulnerable to the opinions of other people. We can't really take criticism when we have low self-esteem. We can take even an innocent joke. The reactions can be really unpredictable because the person can be really hurt by any criticism when they have really low self-esteem. An image of a person with low confidence or low self-esteem for me is like an image of a tree with a weak trunk. Usually, you can imagine an old tree or an old and healthy and strong tree that stands tall. A person with low self-esteem doesn't have that strong trunk. So that trunk is what makes us confident, what makes us sure of who we are and what we like, what we dislike, what we can tolerate and what we can't. It makes us assertive, it makes us go for our goals and actually hear what we want, hear our desires also. There is this lack of inner strength for someone with low self-esteem as a result of their disconnection with their true core essence. Understanding and knowing our core essence is also knowing what our true values, true desires, what our strategies for achieving those goals are. So a person with low self-esteem doesn't have that strong connection with who they are. So they can go in whichever direction is convenient right now and convenient not for them but for others. So by agreeing with these beliefs that I'm not enough, that there is something wrong with me, we are making ourselves vulnerable to opinions of other people and we can be easily manipulated. So that's not a good place to be. In my next videos, I'm going to talk about other expressions of low self-esteem and lack of confidence. And also I will share some simple ways to overcome it and to turn those limiting beliefs about ourselves and increase our confidence level. Thank you for watching this video and see you next time.